Okay, you may recognize this. This is Bill's car. This is the winner of the previous challenge, but he just picked up his sister Veronica from school, and they're on the way home now because they both just heard that Dad's got Veronica a new car, and they want to go see it. Uh, I think after this one, since there's so many cars and each car kills my frame rate even more, I think the next challenge you won't be able to see Bill's car because he'll be off at a dorm somewhere in college. He's actually in college right now, but now he's going to be going to a dorm. He wants to become a dentist, not a dental hygienist or a dental assistant like his dad was. His dad's currently a dental hygienist because he wanted a little bit more better money, and he's been around teeth long enough he wants to further his education in it, his skills. And Bill, he wants to go to the top of the line, be a top of the line in teeth. He wants to be an actual dentist. So let's go see what kind of car Ben bought for Veronica. Isn't that lovely? Like 2 frames per second. Okay, I think I just caught a glimpse of Wall's delivery truck that he won on the first challenge. That's the extra vehicle, just in case one breaks down. Right behind that, I see Ben's vehicle, the Armor Motors Trek. I see a new car in the driveway. And of course, behind that is Sandra's Groovy Taxi. So congratulations to Camel Factor again for 3 in a row. That is Camel Factor's twin Narita. If you haven't noticed already. Just trying to carefully back this up into the garage here. Okay, parking brake. Let's zoom out. Alright, so this is how I did it. I'll tell you. So for first place, the winner, Camel Factor with 304.5 points. Last place, Prince of All Saiyans with 239.3 points. In third place, with 254.2 points, Wall. In second place, with 270.6 points, Armor Motors. Instead of looking at this like, well, this one's got the most safety points, so I'm going to give them 4 points. This one's got second most, so I'm going to give them 3 points. Same thing with the engine reliability, trim reliability, miles per gallon. Instead of doing that, I believe that the points that they give in automation should matter. So what I did was, like, for the top one here, Wall, instead of giving them like 4 points, like 70, I added all this up. 76.7 for safety, 73.7 for engine reliability, 70.1 for engine trim reliability, 23.7 for miles per gallon. I give him 10 points on how his vehicle drives. And the way I did with the stopping distance was, I took the worst. How I gave points for that was I took the worst, which was Wall stopping distance at 148.4 feet. minus the one who had the best stopping distance at which was Camel Factor's 112.6 feet. That's 35 points, 35.8 points. So if it was, so that means Camel Factor got 35.8 points for stopping distance. And then I totaled out the scores, and that's the way it was. So, like, for example, third place was Prince of All Saints with 141.7 feet. 41.7. So I gave him 29.1 points. I believe that's how I did it. Or no, actually I did that from second place, I believe. Which was Armour Motors 132.6 feet. 9.1 points I gave him. Anyway, I did it the way it was right. So, what I think. Why do I think Camel Factor won this challenge? Well, because he had the most points. I think what helped him was he has the newest vehicle. He had the shortest stopping distance. And his drove really well this time. It was an improvement over last time. And that push rod technology and being a new engine, several people went up to push rod. I think Prince of All Saints did too, but he's got a much older vehicle. So all that contributed to Camel Factor winning again. Wall, what I think he done great was the safety. He has a really big vehicle. He had the highest amount of safety points. And he has a new vehicle, which I think helped him. It's 2018. But what I think would help him even more if he decides to use this vehicle in the next challenge is making it 2020, using Advanced 20 safety and carbon fiber chassis. Switch it to monocoque and have carbon fiber chassis. I think that would really help him. And have a much better stopping distance. I think I'd give him a lot of points. Armour Motors, what I think would help him, going with a newer vehicle, selecting Advanced 20 safety, and maybe in stopping distance again, and having a more simple, more reliable engine too. Wall's engine reliability wasn't too far off. I mean, it was about 8 points back. I think push rod would definitely helped him, a bigger engine with push rods. I mean, it's basically the same for everybody. Prince of All Saints, who has the oldest vehicle, I think what will really help him is a newer vehicle and better stopping distance and a more reliable engine. Miles per gallon counts somewhat, but I don't think it's really all that important as how the vehicle drives, how it stops, how safe it is, how new it is, and the reliability of it. I think all those help. I'm going to use the same point system as before. So hopefully see everybody in the next challenge. Ben's Life Part 6. Ben gets another raise.